plan, you keep your health care plan. We are done.
Our goal here is to cut spending and to protect the American people from Obamacare. It's as simple as that. There's no interest on our part in shutting the government down.
I want to be absolutely crystal clear. Any bill that defunds Obamacare is dead. Dead.
There has been unexpectedly high levels of interest, and we are taking action every day. That is the principal reason that there's a problem.
Nobody's madder than me about the fact that the website isn't working as well as it should.
We were anxious to get the website up and running and functional, which we clearly have failed to do.
What we're talking about here is the 5% in the country who currently purchase insurance on the individual market.
What we said was you could keep it if it hasn't changed since the law's passed.
The president should honor the commitment the federal government made to those people and let them keep what they got.
I am sorry that they are finding themselves in this situation based on assurances they got from me.
The site will be functioning effectively by the end of the month for the vast majority of the users.
My expectation was that for 98% of the American people, either it genuinely wouldn't change at all, or they'd be pleasantly surprised with the options in the marketplace. That proved not to be the case, and that's on me.
And for reaction, we bring in our distinguished studio audience. Good to see everybody. Thank you for being here.
For them
Who
to
do you
do the
think paid for the
calculation.
transition for 3 years?
You can price that in, but I got news for you. That was priced into the policies that they're offering on the exchanges if they went to the exchanges. Some of them didn't do it at all. But the ones who are going to, who may decide to re-offer the policies they canceled over the past 6 weeks, that calculation is done so quickly. You may not like the result, we'll see, but the calculation is not the problem.
But, Guy, we already knew the price shock was out there. Cancellation, then the reality that you can't keep your doctor, and then the reality that you're going to pay a lot more in spite of the $2,500 per family per year promise to save money.
Right, and I think what's important to remember is the context from 2010, when everyone knew this was going to be the case, at least people who were paying attention, and the Republicans in the Senate offered a bill to do exactly what the president is now trying to do at the very last minute. Every single Senate Democrat, Landrieu, Hagan, all these people pretending to be shocked and outraged today, they all voted no.
How many agree the president did this yesterday to preempt the Republicans today for political cover for the Democrats running for office? Show of hands.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Geraldo's wrong.
Here's the silver lining to this. For the Latinas, for the women, for the young people, there's one message to this, and that is this is not what big government should be doing. 85% of Americans were happy with their health insurance. You can deal discreetly with the 15% that exist, but they did not. Listen to all of our arguments on the left or the right, liberal or conservative. This is a cluster. And it shows everyone of all ages that this is not what government can do, it's not what they're capable of doing, and this will be the result. It is the argument for fiscal conservatism, and this is something that we all have to make sure is the result of what's happening.
Isn't this
is a disaster.
Tammy, do you think this is literally liberalism on trial?
Well, it's not what they meant, but ultimately, when it comes down to the result and to what the discussion is, it is. It absolutely is.
There were losers here.
Considering that everything was predicated on a number of falsehoods, keeping your plan, keeping your doctor, $2,500 per year per savings per family, $900 billion, now it's 3 times the cost. Why can't we, as a mature nation, go back, now that we know what the facts are, debate them on the merits, and let America decide up or down, do we really want this before we go and take over 1/6 of the economy? What?
He had to mislead in the beginning because no one in this country would accept the liberal approach. And in order to get it done to where you could not reverse it, they had to misrepresent it to get it done.
You're right.
And,
You're right.
This is why liberalism always fails, because it's predicated on a lie.